What's up guys, today I'm going to be comparing the X-Men Tornado V2M to the Dayan Tengyun V2M. So let's get started. So I'm going to be comparing these both on 4 factors: customizability, price, feel, and performance. So I'll be rating each one out of 10 on each factor, and this isn't based on any other cubes, it's just based on these two. So with that said, let's get started. Before we get started, I just want to say I'm so close to 100 subscribers, so please subscribe to help me get there. And also, comment if you want me to do a giveaway, because I might do a giveaway, if anyone's interested in that. Anyway, with that said, let's get started. So let's start with the X-Men Tornado V2M on the first one, customizability. Now, if you take off the center caps, you can see there's this colored thing with numbers and a dial, which you can adjust with one tool, which is actually very good. I'm not going to show you how that works. I have another video that explains it all. There's a card up there. But now let's go to the dayan tengyun V2M. So this one, the caps are really hard to get off. But once you get them off, they have this blue thing, which there are numbers on, but it's very hard to see. And it does the same thing. It takes more tools, and it's easier to get wrong without as many settings, so I don't think it's as good. So anyway, what do I rate them? I rate this a 7, and I rate this a 10, because this system is just incredible. Next, let's get on to price. So the dayan tengyun V2M is $32, and this is USD, so United States dollars, and the Tornado V2 is 25 United States dollars. So this one's cheaper, and this one's more expensive. So in terms of price, let's say a 8 and 7. Next is feel. So the X-Men Tornado V2M has a very nice feel. It's very controllable and stable while having a nice speed, and it's also incredibly smooth and buttery, and it feels soft. Next is the dayan tengyun V2M. This cube is a lot faster, and when I mean a lot faster, I mean a lot faster. It also is a bit unstable, but that's fine, and it has a bit of catching, which is more a performance thing, not feel, but that's fine. It's also not quite as smooth as the Tornado V2, so yeah, it's just slightly less smooth. The magnets are also slightly stronger, but I do have the Tornado's magnets on the weakest setting. Oh, also both of these have magnetic adjustment. This one has more settings though. So I just feel that the feel, no pun intended, on the X-Men Tornado V2M is just slightly better. This one's faster, but I feel like I get a lot of turning mistakes with it. Like, look at that, that's a lot of mistakes. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 9 and this one an 8. So X-Men Tornado V2M 9, dayan tengyun V2M 8. Now performance. This is all about how much it catches, the corner cutting, pops, corner twists, all that sort of stuff. So let's get started. So let's start with the dayan tengyun V2M. This cube has incredibly easy corner cutting. It's like really good, look. And it also has good reverse corner cutting. It's like it's pretty good. And it does pop a bit though. So like the corner cutting's pretty good, but the popping isn't nice. Like it just seems to pop. And if you corner cut it in the wrong way and have like a bit of pressure, you can sometimes just get it to pop everywhere. And I've had times where I'm doing an algorithm like the J-perm and the entire cube just explodes like that, I guess. So I feel like it has some popping issues. And apart from that, it's pretty good. It also has just a tiny bit of catching, but barely any. So I'm going to rate this a 7. Next is the X-Men Tornado V2M. This is pretty much the opposite. I get a little bit of catching, but that's probably my turning style, just like on the tengyun V2M. But corner cutting is pretty good. Like, out of the box, it's not good at all, but once you lube it a bit and just break it in, it's a lot better. So it's not quite as good, but it never pops. And by the way, this one does corner twist quite easily. But this one is quite hard to corner twist. Like, I never get pops to corner twist. That's the thing I love about this cube. In the thousands of solves I've done with it, I've never once had it pop, which is actually kind of incredible. I've also never had a corner twist. So yeah, overall, less popping and corner twist issues, not quite as good corner cutting, and about the same amount of catching, maybe slightly less. So I'll rate this one an 8. And remember, this one was a 7. Okay, so the end result. Coming in second with 29 points is the Dayan Tengyun V2M. Coming in first is the X-Men Tornado V2M with 35 points. So this won on every factor, mostly customizability, but it got 1 point higher on every other factor. So overall, I think this cube is better in general, and it's also better value. I think it's actually one of the best value cubes on the market, if not the best. So yeah, that ends the comparison. Both cubes are good. I just think the X-Men Tornado V2M is slightly better. So that brings us to the end of this video. If you want to get either of these cubes, links will be down in the description, down there. And yeah, again, thank you so much for almost 100 subscribers. Please subscribe to help me get there, and also comment if you want a giveaway or not. And with that said, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time with a new video about cubes.